When you're bass fishing, there's a separation between the very top level competitors on any sport, especially bass fishing, versus just the average anglers. Once you master the basics, like the technique as far as the physical techniques of casting, lure presentation, boat positioning, casting angles, understanding moods and behaviors of fish, yeah, there's different levels that people can master that. But once you basically master that, everybody is sort of on the same level playing field as far as on the pro level. The thing that separates the people that win bass tournaments and qualify for Bassmasters Classics and all that type of stuff is their ability to delve into the mental aspect, almost bordering on the spiritual aspect of bass fishing. And here's what you do with that. You have got to constantly, when you're on the water, you have got to envision your own success. And what let me give you I'll give you a perfect example of this. And I've used this example before, but it really illustrates it to the exact point. I was at a tournament at Kentucky Lake probably about 15 years ago. And the story I'm going to tell you here has happened to me dozens of times. I can't even count how many times this has happened, but this is a prime example of it. And this was a tournament where I was right on the bubble for qualifying for the Forrest Wood Cup. I was right on the bubble to make a check, and I figured that I needed probably about 14 pounds that day in order to accomplish that, to qualify for the Forrest Wood Cup and to make a check in the tournament. Excuse me, $10,000 for 50th place, and 51st place was zero. So anyway, the area that I'm fishing, I ran all the way down to the New Johnsonville area, which if you're from the dam at Kentucky Lake, so this is about a 65-mile run where I fished. I got down there, fished all day long. I got 4 fish in the boat that weigh probably 12 pounds. I cannot get my 5th one in the boat. And I've got to leave. I looked at my clock. I've got a long run back. And I allow myself about 10 minutes to fish once I get back to the takeoff place, because I didn't know if I was going to run into any choppy water or whatever. So I allocated about 10 minutes, to safety, leeway. The entire way back, and like I said, I've done this many times. This is not the only time. The entire way back, I played mental games with myself, feeling what it's going to feel like. It's like, okay, Randy, you're going to run back right over there to the takeoff, and there's this one little point where you caught a fish in the past. You're going to pull up to that point. You're going to throw a shaky head in there, and you're going to catch the fish that you need to qualify for the cup and make a check. And the entire 65-mile run back, I played this mental game with me about, I felt what it's like to cast